Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend and a really special Mother's Day, even if you couldn't be with your mums, messaging and phoning and thinking of our moms. Luckily, mine is with me first time, so that was really special. We had a nice lunch yesterday. Today, I'm going to do the best I can. I have not got such a normally gruff voice. I have a tight chest this morning, but I'm feeling very glad that it's Monday because I need the workout. So we're going to start standing up, feet hip width apart, and let's get going. All right. Getting feet hip width apart, parallel. Turn your thumbs out slightly so that your shoulders are nice and square. And we're just going to start with shoulder lifts. So we're going to lift the shoulders and drop them. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Try not to lift your chin when you're doing this. Just keep your head nice and level. Just the shoulders pulling and dropping, pulling and dropping. Let's do 7 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we take our arms overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. And stretch right arm up to the ceiling, and then the left arm. And right arm stretch. And left arm. And right and left. Let's do 3 more. Right, left, 2, and 3. Good. Bring your arms around, and we're going to make a nice big circle with the arms. Round, 2, 3. Changing direction, going backwards. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Keep the arms overhead and I've got mine hooked in like this, overhead, and we just sort of turn to the right. 1, 2, to the left. 1, 2. So we're pulsing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can bend your arms slightly as long as the hands are above your head. 1. And we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. 1. Good. And keep the arms overhead. And now we're going to just bend over to the side. Breathing in and stretch. Breathing in and 2. Across. And 3. Across. Try to keep the shoulders on top of each other. 4. And stretch. 5. 6. And don't let your chins lift up. Keep them tucked in. 7. And reach. And last one. 8. And over, and bring the arms down. Nice stretch over here. Good. Bring the arms behind you, stretching those shoulders back. Push your hips forward, drop your head back, looking up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. And standing up straight. Breathing out, breathe in. And exhale. Pressing the arms around that in-breath, breathing in. And exhale. Good. All right, I'm going to bend at the knees into a squat. We're going to breathe and up. 2 and up. 3, make sure that your knees are level and that they're not falling out to the midline or in. 5 and up. 6, 7 and 8. And I'll stay in your squat position. Stretch the arms forward, push your knees back and roll down. Sorry, just hang there for a sec. Bend your knees and curling up. All right. The coughing, don't let it bother you. I think we've got social distancing. It's the time of year, and it may or may not be the virus, we don't know, and the only reason I would possibly go in now is if I couldn't manage it and I wasn't getting better. But I'm feeling not too bad, so don't, if I cough a lot, just ignore it. Okay. Alright, legs nice and wide. Turn the feet out, and we're going to put our hands on the knees and squat down and get a nice stretch on those thighs. Bend the knees. 2, 3, keep the shoulders open. 4, and push those knees out. 5, really good for the hips. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Turn those knees forward. What we're going to do now is actually go into a squat position, but then you're going to turn that knee inwards, okay? The right knee, and then you're going to turn back to center. So you're staying in your squat, and then you're going to turn that left, and the hip pulls to the right. You actually turn and you drop that knee in. So you're going almost into a lunge. Turn and center. Drop that knee in and center. Drop that knee in and center. Knee and center. Hold on just a sec. Knee issues like Anna, you could just start from a low squat and then just turn the knee in and turn it back. Turn the knee in and turn it back without that overemphasis on that dropping that knee in and putting pressure on the kneecap. So just do it to where you can. Alright, we're going to do 8 sets. Are you ready? First with the left knee, turn and center. Right knee, turn and back to center. Number 2, drop that knee in, keep the body upright. Drop that knee in. And 3, and turn it in. And 4, right side. And 5, try and sink nice and low now. Don't lean forward or back. 6, and change. I'm feeling a lot of work here. 7, and change. Last one. 8, and change. And roll up. Nicely done. Okay, I'm going to stretch that knee out. So I'm so breathless today. So if you can hold on to a chair, if you need to, just pull that right foot up. You can use a towel if you need to. And just give it a nice squeeze to the bum. Good. And other side. Pull that left knee up and give it a good old stretch. All right. We're going to go, I'm going to stand sideways so you can see. We're just going to tap that right heel in front of the body and then the left heel. So it's tap left and right. Now, when you're doing this, make sure that your knees are not going all over the place. Okay, you're going straight in front of the body and you're not tucking the bum under too much. You keep the bum out. You're bending at the knee. Keep the shoulders open. Okay, we're going to do 8. 1, and to the left. And reach that heel as far in front of you as you can. 2, touch. 3, whoops, and touch. Keep those knees squeezing together. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, and 8. Nice, and shake it out. All right. You're going to bring the arms up, still standing, feet hip width apart and parallel. And we're going to go into your squat position.
So in the upright position, your back is straight, your knees are coming in front of you. And then you're going to sit behind your knees. You're going to breathe in, exhale, take the arms overhead. Okay. So make sure that your knees are nice and even, that they're not anywhere falling out or midline. Shoulders down. Turn the thumbs out a little bit so that you can keep your shoulders nice and open. Going to breathe in, keep that chin tucked in, and exhale, arms overhead. Keep that bend on the knees. Tummy scooped in. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Don't lift your rib cage. Keep it nice and tight. Number 5. Reach. And 6. And 7. And 8. Good. Straighten up the legs and bring the arms down. Good. I'm going to take, give me a sec. We're going to take the right arm overhead, breathing in and reaching over. And then from this position, you keep your hand on that thigh. We're going to just extend. We've done this one before. It's a nice stretch right down the right side of the body. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to do 8 extensions over to the left hand corner of the room. Arm overhead, breathing in and extend. 1, 2, 3. Keep that head level. 4. Don't turn the chin. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bring that arm down. I'm going to take the left arm overhead, and I've got my hand supporting my hip this side. Leaning over, and we're extending. Ready? And stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it down. Good. And let's just do some shoulder rolls before we go down onto the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change direction. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right. We're going to go on to our sides. And we're going to go straight down onto our sides and do leg lifts. Get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. And you can support your head with the one arm in that position. And we're going to lift this leg up as high as you can and lengthen it down. You can let this hip drop down if you need to. I'm not worried too much about hip on hip. We just want a full extension. Ready? And 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And we're going to take that leg, we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to put the foot in front of the other leg, the bottom leg. And we're going to lift that bottom leg up. Ready? And 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your tummy muscles in. 6, 7, and 8. And take that leg back down. And now we're going to lift both legs up. Now you want to keep those hips on top of each other. Okay? And the legs squeezing together, knees facing forward. Ready and lifting. 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nicely done. Bend those knees in. Bring the arms out in front of you. I'm going to change over to the other side. So we're going to bring that right arm forward along the ground. Reach it up to the ceiling, over to the ground behind you, and then you're going to roll over onto the other side. And I'll just move across. So now you're lying on your right side, if it was your left side before. and head on your arm, and this leg is going to go up to the ceiling. Are you ready? 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go ahead and bend that knee and put it in front of the right leg, and then you're going to lift that bottom leg up. Ready? And 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Straighten both those legs out. Make sure your hips on top of each other and that your tummy muscles are in and your knees are squeezing together. I'm going to lift both those legs up. 1. Ready. Let's go. 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7 and 8. Well done. Not doing too many repetitions today. You're welcome to throw some more in if you want to. Knees bent, arms out in front of you. Stretch that top arm forward along the ground and reach up to the ceiling and drop it over onto the other side. And this time you're going to just stay on your back. Okay, so you're going to roll over onto your back. And you're going to bring your hands next to your body and you're going to go up onto the toes. You're going to lift up your hips into a slight shoulder bridge. Okay, feet hip width apart and parallel. And then you're going to go up onto your toes, tightening your glutes, squeeze your bum, and push the heels down. And keep that squeeze on the bum. Okay, so you're up on the toes and heels down. Up on the toes, heels down. Long back of the neck, tummy muscles in. Keep that constriction on this area and lift those heels. Okay, we're going to do 8 and down. 7, 6. Keep that tight squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now roll those hips down and pull them to the chest. Breathe in and lift your head and shoulders, curling up, just to release that lower back. Nice. We're going to do another set. So put your feet down. Arms can go up to the ceiling this time. Flatten the spine, curl up into your shoulder bridge. Get your feet a little bit closer if you need to. Ready to lift those heels. I'm going to lift 1 and down. 2 and down. 3. Push those hips up and squeeze those glutes. 5 and down. 6, 7 and 8. Roll the hips down and bring the knees to the chest. Breathe in and lift the head and shoulders, squeezing towards the knees. And roll back down. We'll do the last set. Arms up. Squeeze the glutes, flatten the spine, and lift up into your shoulder bridge. Okay, get those feet a bit closer. Now, as we lift up the heels, at the same time, we're going to take the arms overhead and bring them back. Just slightly. Drop it a couple of degrees. Okay. Squeeze the glutes, push those hips up. Ready, and up on the heels, and back. And 2, and down. And 3, and down. Long back of the neck. 4, tight bum, tummy muscles in. 5, and down. 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. Bring those arms down, roll down the hips, and bring the knees to the chest. Breathe in and crunch to the knees. And lower the head and shoulders and take those knees down. Nicely done. All right. You can roll up for me. We're going to go back down onto our backs in a sec. I just want to get off my back. So you can sit on up. And we're going to work on the shoulders and the arms. So bring those arms up to shoulder height. You can bring your legs out in front of you if it's more comfortable, or you can keep them crossed, whichever feels like you can keep your spine as straight as possible. All right. So from this position here, we're going to keep a long back of the neck. We're going to open the arms up and take them overhead. Bring them forward, open, and up. Keep the tummy muscles in and keep the shoulders down. And we're going to do 8 sets. So try and keep a nice length over. I bring my hand, palms facing each other, palms facing forward, palms facing forward. Rotate. 1, open, over. 2, open, over. 3, open, over. Tummy in. 4, open, over. 5, keep the shoulders nice and stable. 6, 7, 8, over, bring them down to shoulder height. Lengthen out that spine, make sure you've got it nice and tall, and keep the tummy muscles scooped in. We're going to go the other way around now. So we're going to go overhead and lean into that overhead so that you get a nice extension, not lifting from the scapula. Okay, palms forward, out sideways, and pull them together. Overhead, rotate the palms, sideways and forward. Number 3, overhead, rotate down and forward. 4, turn, drop, shoulders down. 5, round and down, lengthen up that spine. 6, and forward. 7, lengthen, and 8, round and release. Oh, that feels great. Okay, we're going to go back onto the back now, and we're going to be doing leg circles. So I'm going to turn around this way so that you can see. For my men that have really tight hamstrings and glutes, you can do the leg circle with one leg bent. Okay, that way you might be able to keep a little bit more control. If you can do the extension with a straight leg, go ahead and do it with a straight leg. Lengthen up that right leg as much as you can. Arms are going to come overhead. You're going to pull that leg towards you and circle around. And we're circling, I suppose, anti-clockwise. Make sure your left leg is stretched nice and long. Shoulders down, long back of the neck. Men with neck issues, you can put a small cushion under your neck. Not too high though, just to lengthen the back of your neck. Are we ready? 1. Watch those hips. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Make sure that other leg isn't moving. 7 and 8. We're going to change direction. 1. Whoopsie. 2. I lost control there, but try to keep nice and stiff. 4. 5. 6. 7 and 8. And go ahead and bend that knee and pull it to the chest. When you're doing these leg circles, you want to make sure that you don't turn that knee out, okay, and that it doesn't bend. You want to keep it as lengthened as possible. If you can't lift it all the way up, you can do a half-mast leg circle, but do it to the best of your ability, so get as much extension as you can. All right. Going on to the left leg, remember again, you can keep this right leg bent if it's more stable for you. If you can straighten it out, I'm just going to give it a stretch, then extend it out, and keep that right knee pulling in. Arms up to the ceiling, long back of the neck. Toes pointed, are you ready? And 1, pull that knee towards you, that leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me, and 8. And then we're going to change direction. 1 and 2. Keep that right leg extending. 3, tummy in. 4, 5, chin down, shoulders relaxed. 6, 7, and 8. And go ahead and bend that knee to the chest. Good. Bring both knees up, take the arms out sideways. Long back of the neck, palms facing up to the ceiling. Legs are in a bug position. Alright, you're going to open the knees up, stretching, keep the tummy muscles pulling down, toes touching, and then pull the knees together and take the toes out as much as you can, rotating those toes together, knees out, knees together, toes out. Number 2, stretch, squeeze, stretch, relax the neck and shoulders. 3, squeeze and back. 4, and out. 5, squeeze and toes. 6, push those toes together. Tummy muscles in, shoulders relaxed. 7, and change. Last one. 8, squeeze and out. Take your arms up and bring those knees to the chest and rock side to side just to release that lower back. Good job. No chit chat today, Anna. Sorry. Alright, we're going to go back into your bug position. You're going to bring your arms up to the ceiling. And what we're going to do now is feet are hip width apart, parallel. You're going to extend that right arm overhead, left leg extended out. Lower back pressing down, tummy muscles in. Bring it back to the ceiling and change. And back. And change. Okay? Number 3. Lengthen the right arm and the left leg. Bring it back. Tummy muscles squeezing in. Change. 4. Bring it back and lengthen. Keep the lower back pressing down. 5. Keep it as tidy as you can. Don't let these knees fall out. 6. Use those tummy muscles. 7. And 8. Nicely done. Alright, bring those knees in and rock side to side. Good job. Alright, hands under the knees and rolling up. Okay, we're going to roll like a ball just to get a nice lengthen on the spine. So feet off the ground, shoulders down and open. You're going to tuck the hips under, roll down, and then balance when you come up. Are you ready? We're going to do 4. 1, and balance. 2, and balance. I'm having a bad hair day. 3, and up. And 4, one more. Make sure their shoulders stay open. And 5. Good. And up you come. All right. We're going to do roll downs. So go ahead for me. Straighten out those legs. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to first reach for the toes. So tuck the chin in, breathe in. Reach for those toes and hold that stretch for just a sec. Warm up the legs and the back. And sit up tall. Keep the toes pulling back. Breathe in. And you're going to roll down. Arms overhead. Toes pointed, breathe and bring those arms to the ceiling, curling up. First one after the weekend's always a toughie. And stretch forward. Hold the stretch. And sit up tall. Toes pulling back. We're going to do one more. Breathe in and roll down. Arms overhead. Toes pointed, breathe in, bring the arms to the ceiling, exhale and curl forward. Nice. Stretching. Very good. All right, we're going to go back onto the back. I'm going to bring those legs into bug and we come up with the upper body. Okay? Next level today, what we're going to do is keep that body, the head and shoulders lifted, crunching towards the feet. You're going to breathe in, exhale, arms come overhead, and breathe in. Bringing the knees back, arms coming down. You breathe in, keep that chin tucked in, looking directly at the knees, and try not to lift from the head. Try and roll off the shoulders. Okay? If you need to support with one hand, you go ahead and support with one hand. I don't mind. Ready? Breathe in, exhale. Use those tummy muscles. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, keep coming off those shoulders. And 3. Breathe in, and 4. In, and 5. In, 6. Come on, 2 more. 7. And 8. Bring those legs up, grab them with your hands, and drop the head and shoulders and relax. Keep the legs extended to the ceiling. Breathe in. We're going to drop that right leg, hold on to left leg, and come up to look at the knee. And we're going to change legs. Are you ready? Breathe in, and keep the tummy muscles pulled in, shoulders open. 1, and change. 2, and change. 3, and change. 4, 5. Keep those legs nice and straight. 6, 7, and 8. Nice. And release down. Take your arms out to the side for me again. Drop the knees over to the right and turn your head to the left and relax the body. Good job. All right, over onto the other side. Knees over to the right, head to the left. Relax the body. Good job. All right. Bring those knees back to the chest. You're going to roll up and we're going to go onto the tummy. All right. Excuse me. Okay, from this position, we're going to keep one elbow down, keep the long back of the neck, breathe in and stretch one arm to ear height. Okay, most importantly is to keep those tummy muscles nice and tight so that you don't sink into that back. Okay, keep a nice strong body, squeeze the legs together, chuck that chin in, and when you reach up, pull the tummy muscles in. Okay, I'm going to do 8. Are you ready? Breathing in. Exhale. 1 and down. 2 and down. Scoop those tummy muscles. 3 and back. 4 and down. 5, chin down. 6 and down. 7, good. 8 and release. I'm going to swing around to the other side. Okay, we can carry on. So pull the shoulders down, scoop in the tummy muscles, and we're going to extend that left arm. Remember to support the spine, so squeeze legs together, tummy muscles in. Are you ready? And 1, and get that arm right next to your ear. Tummy's tight. 2 and down. 3, good. 4, 5 and down. 6, 7 and 8 and release. Good job. All right. Take a moment. All right. You're going to bring your hands. I'm going to just go back a bit. this down just a bit. Loving the sport bags I got under my eyes this morning. Alright, so onto your tummy, hands slightly in front of your head. So when you go down, your hands are just slightly in front. So when you push up, you're going to push up. You're not going to lift your hips off the ground, just your upper body. Long back of the neck, the chin is dropped in. And you're going to lower down, elbows out sideways. Breathe in and exhale, lift. Tummy pulled in tight. And down. 1, straighten those arms, keep the chin tucked in. And down. 2, pull in the belly, straighten the arms, keep the shoulders open. And down. 3, keep the legs squeezing together. Good. And down. 4. And down. 5. Nice. And down. Bend those elbows. 6. Straightening. Pull the shoulders back. Long back of the neck. And down. 7. And down. Last one. And 8. And then you can go ahead into a shell stretch. Give you a nice stretch on that lower back. Good. Alright, we're not quite done on the tummy yet. You can go back down on there. I'm going to go to the side so that you can just see. Again, we're going to come up into those elbows. It's the last exercise we're doing in this position. Legs squeezing together, and we're going to pull both feet to the bum. So it's going to be toe, down, heel, down. So you point and flex. Okay. Don't sink into those shoulders, into tortoise, okay? It's not a good look. Keep lengthening that back, scooping in the tummy muscles nice and hard. Drop the chin slightly so you've got no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Looking centered, okay? So it's toe and down. Flex the heels, keep those legs squeezing together and tummy muscles in. 2, toes and heel. 3, toes, lengthen those shoulders and heel. 4, tummy muscles pulling in and heels. 5, push away from the ground. 6, I forgot what I was doing there. Toes. 7 and heels. Last one, toes and heels. Wow, those muscles are tight. Good job. All right, drop your head and shoulders down, and all you want to do is pull those toes under your feet and lengthen the legs so it pulls the knees off the ground, and you're just stretching that area. Tummy muscles in, shoulders open, and relax the body there. Good. Okay, coming back onto our side, and you're going to come off one shoulder and lengthen up the body, one hand in front of the hip, and you're going to lift that bottom leg up and turn the knee out and in. Okay, lengthen up the body, turn that knee out and turn the knee in. Turn the knee out and in, and you're kind of rolling off the hip a bit. Turn it in. 3 and in. 4 and in. Keep lengthening away with that shoulder. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Good. And drop it down. Lengthen those shoulders. We're going to go over onto the other side. Onto the right elbow now. Left hand in front of the body. Lengthen out. Take the top leg up, and we're going to turn that knee up. Turn it down. Turn it up and down. Let's go. 1, turn it in. 2, turn it in. 3, very tight on the hip. 4, keep that shoulder away from the ear. 5, turn it in. 6, 7, and 8. Good, and roll down. Okay, onto your back. Bring the knees to the chest and into your bug position. Okay, open up those knees. You know what's coming. We're going to just do some stomach crunches. Keep the toes pushing together, lower back pressing down, and we come up between the knees. Okay? And if you want to hold your head, you can, as long as you're really pulling those ribs down towards the hip bones. Ready? And 1, and down. 2, use the tummy muscles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Okay, we've got to do 3 sets of those. It's Monday. It's good for us. Okay, so let's go back up. Pull those knees open. Bring those feet together. Arms inside of the knees. Ready? And 1, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, and 8, and release. Good job. Whew. Okay, one more set. We're almost there. Okay, legs back and bug, knees open, hands inside of the knees. Ready? And 1, and down. Crunch. 2. Keep those shoulders nice and open. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Hands under the knees and rock up. Whew, good job. I need some orange juice. Okay, so sitting up. Bring that right knee in, stretch that left leg out in front of you, and what you're going to do is pull that left hip back so your legs are, the hips are as square as possible. Okay. Try and get that right foot up against the inside of the left leg, and push that knee down. Lengthen up the spine. You can point your toes if you like. Good. Right arm is going to come over, stretching forward. Drop that chin in. Wherever you can reach that leg, grab hold and just enjoy the stretch. Hold it. Good. And release. Let's change sides. Right leg out, left knee bent, pull that right hip back, get as tall as you can, lengthening up the spine, pushing that left knee down, point the toe on the right. Left arm comes up, over the midline, stretching outside of the right knee, drop that chin in, and hold that stretch. Good, and release. Nice. Stretch both legs out. If you have a partner, that's really great. You can stretch each other. If you don't, you're just going to breathe in, drop that chin down, curling forward, reach over both legs straight out in front of you, and hold wherever you can reach. Bring that chin in. And release. Nice. We're going to go onto the hands and knees into your push-up position, and we're going to pull the right knee to the chest and stretch it out behind us. So And then you get into your push-up position. Push-up position, slide the right leg out, slide the left leg out. And nice and supported. Don't drop the hips and don't lift the bum. Okay? Just going to pull that right knee in and extend. Pull it in, pulling that spine down. 3, 4, 5, just doing 8, 6, 7, and 8. Take it down and go into your shell stretch. Alright, we're going to take the other side. Into your push-up position, slide the legs out, get nice and strong. Long back of the neck, don't let your chin lift up. Ready? Left leg in and extend. 1 and extend. 2, 3, chin down. 4, stretch. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch. Bring the knees down and release into shell stretch. Alright, good job. We're going to just do some shoulder rolls. Release the shoulders from that push-up position. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. And wrist circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And change. 3, 4, 5. Bring those arms behind you and stretch the shoulders back, chin down, and release. Okay, we're going to go up into your dog stretch, which is your push-up position. Breathe in and take those hips up. Okay, you're going to slide, you're going to bring that left leg in slightly forward, centered, and then you're going to push that right leg up to the ceiling. Okay, and bring it down. You keep that left leg bent. Okay, I'm going to slide it up. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3, 4. I'm going to tuck my top in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back down into your shell stretch and release. Tuck my clothes in here. Okay, going on to the other side. So last exercise, alright. Into your push-up position, up into your dog stretch. Drop those heels. Bring that right foot in slightly to midline, bend the knee, and we're going to slide that left leg up and down. 1 and down. 2, 3, just as far as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. Into your shell stretch and release. I know we're going to go up onto our feet so you can get into position. Alright. Back into your push-up position. Walk the hands back. Bend your knees and curling up. Whew, I'm going to just lift my screen a little bit. There we go. Nice. Goodness me, breathless, coughing, sniffing, and I sound healthy. Alright, standing up, and we're just going to swing the arms to get them nice and loose. Swing them through the midline. Good. And arms overhead, stretching up and bring them down. Right arm over the left shoulder. Press in and pull across the body. Left arm over the right shoulder, press into the shoulder, drag across the body. And I'm just going to tap for my chest, tap on the chest, along the collarbones. And I got 2 really sore points here. I can feel. Out to the side of the body, down that midline, and into the tummy. Good. Let's do that one more time. To the chest, out to the collarbones, side of the body, down, 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 and tummy. Good. And arms overhead, breathing in, ready to swing, and swinging. And 2, 3, 4, and one more. 5. Nicely done. And release those arms down. Good job. Okay, so it wasn't my most energetic class, but I needed it, and I hope you got to do it all. Interesting thing about getting a little bit ill, in the last few days I've noticed my chest was getting tighter, and Matthew had a cough, so you immediately think, oh, it's coronavirus. It's it could be. If I had to go and get tested now, they'd really just keep me at home. I'm not doing anything differently apart from being at home. So I'll just look after myself and let you know how it goes. If I feel worse on Wednesday and not able to do the class, I'll let you all know, and we can just play a video that I've already done. That I'm really okay. I'm just tight-chested. So I hope you are all well and feeling strong and healthy, and that you had a lovely Mother's Day yesterday. Drop me a line, let me know how it's going, and until Wednesday, I send you so much love. Miss you guys very much. Bye.